Yo, what is up, guys? Hey, it's Mike Cannon here. I got a good one for you guys today. Today we're going to be creating a little bit of extra space inside of our fender wells here. I got something called a body mount chop or a cab mount chop already done to make some space where the 33-inch tires normally rub a lot when you have a lower offset. But I'm still rubbing a little bit on the fenders where they left this bolt, which I think they wanted to leave for me, but I don't really care. I'm going to chop it out, get rid of it. But yeah, there's definitely two places we're still rubbing. It's commonplace for a lot of people. It's right up here in the front. And the other place is right here where they left this bolt in the fender flare, which we're just going to chop right out. So yeah, let's just go ahead and just get right to it, guys. So let's start by jacking the car up. Sorry for my squeaky jack, apologize. I need to lube her up a little bit. Way too squeaky. And then we're going to remove our tire. Then we're going to take out that bolt before we start cutting anything. So we're going to start by making lateral cuts inside of the sheet metal that's still sticking out. We're going to try to make them as deep as we want to make clearance. So you'll see me quicker than I was actually going, but making those cuts carefully, slowly, but as far in as we need to make clearance. So after you finish doing your cutting to wherever you think that is good, you're going to just press that stuff down and fold it down, or you can break it off, but I figure, I don't know, look like it would have a little bit more structural rigidity if I kept it. And I'm just gonna go through and kind of clean everything up here slowly. The little Milwaukee razor blade cuts through the stuff pretty easily. So I'm just going to be coming in here and cleaning it up a little bit. Any parts that are kind of sharp or sticking out that might be like a danger to your tire, you want to kind of soften those out a little bit. I think I ended up just removing this end piece right here. So once you got it all doctored up however you want it, best looking as possible, you're going to want to grab some spray paint. I use this Rust-Oleum matte black for like all this type of fender inner body stuff. I kind of carry this can around with me. Anytime something looks like it's getting exposed, I'll just throw a little bit extra spray paint on it. Works pretty good. So you want to make sure you cover it nice and good. It doesn't really have to be pretty in this area, so you know, give it a little bit of extra coverage. So we're going to put our tire back on here, and then we're going to take it for a little test cruise, and we're going to listen to hear if we are still rubbing in that area at all anymore. Okay guys, now we got a full tank of gas, so basically, unless I put more weight in here, this is about as heavy as it's gonna get, unless I get some passengers or, you know, like I said, more weight or something. So we're gonna kind of go cruise around to some of the infamous spots that would give me little rubs, just right around the corner. See if we did enough work to eliminate that. It's definitely gonna have to have a full tank of gas if I go on any dirt roads, access. And I haven't driven with a full tank of gas in so long. Feels like a brick. Alright. So usually going up these ramps, I'll get like little tiny baby rubs if I go at angles. So I'm gonna try to give it the worst angle I can, see what happens. Take it slow first. Nope, good. Alright. Sick as heck. Alright, we're gonna... Usually when I reverse out of here, there's this perfect angle where it rubs really bad on the passenger side, and we're gonna confirm whether that's the front trim, no rubs there, turning in, that's good, or if that's the back trim. Because I think it might be rubbing on the front trim too a little bit, but it's hard to tell. I try to like get out of the car and look and stuff, but like I said, it's hard to tell. Okay, so usually I reverse, I give it this one little angle, kind of like mess around. Oh man, oh wait, yeah, a little bit right there. I don't know if you heard it. Let's try to replicate it. Let's see, that might be the front trim though. Let's see. I mean, once we go off-roading, we'll see where we're still rubbing. So, put it in park, give it a sec, let the suspension settle, and into reverse. And we'll see if there's like a, there, okay. Okay, I was hearing it right there. So I'm gonna try to drive back there, and I'm gonna try to hit the rub. I'm gonna try to stop right when it starts making noise. Okay, right there, right there. We just had a little action. Okay, so let's stop the car. Try to make sure it doesn't move. Come outside here. Okay, well, it doesn't look like it's rubbing right here. I don't think, there's too much clearance right there. I know it's hard to see, but there's actually like a good amount of clearance. Even if it depressed a little bit, like the suspension went down. And these are some sharp fucking welds. Might have to grind that down a little bit. So, bam, there's our culprit. Not too bad though. That's like not gonna damage or hurt anything. You could deal with that all day. That's probably gonna be fine, reverse or forwards, no problem. But if we just chop that off, I don't want to chop it off though. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically get a heat gun and heat that shit up super hard, and then see if I can bend it in as much as I can, and then cool it off right away, throw some water on it. Sorry about the turd on the inside, I don't know what the fuck that is, but that's just it. I think we pretty much solved all of our rubbing issues on the inside, which is really like really catastrophic bad sounding one. And this is with a full tank of gas, so I'm not too worried anymore. So, I'll show you guys real quick. This is basically what I did. So right here, I basically took my heat gun and I heated this up a ton, and I just took my stick from my jack and I just used the tire. Well, actually, you know what? I got this one so hot, I just pressed it in there, and then I poured cold water over it, and yeah, we were able to get that pushed in a little bit. And this, I was worried this is sticking out a little bit. We could have trimmed that, but it doesn't seem like it's giving us any trouble. So that's pretty cool. This side I didn't press in as much. This is actually the side that's giving us more trouble, and I might have heard rub a little bit, so that maybe we could do that one a little bit more. Yeah, just old heat gun, extension cord if you need it. I used, you know, the stand for my jack stand and the stick for my jack stand, and that's all I had to do. That was pretty easy. There you go. Gained a little bit of space here. Gained all that space right here. Paint's pretty much dry now. It actually doesn't feel too bad. Could have maybe ground that down a little bit more, but we're not having any problems. So yeah, there it is. All right, guys, we've got a little bonus footage here for you. I got this little back snake run sometimes I hit to test stuff out, and we're gonna kind of hit this and try to give it some real gas and see what we can do. A little bump here, slow down, come at an angle. There's a bump here, come at it sideways. Okay, that wasn't sideways enough, but that was pretty good. I'm not gonna talk so you guys can just hear if it's rubbing or not. Nice. Not bad, guys. No rubbing. Alright. Well, I'm not gonna lie, I think that kind of concludes my video here today. Kind of worked on the back of the fender and the front of the fender there. We got a little bit of more clearance, a little bit of more clearance for your tires for if you got 33s. Of course, if you want to upgrade and go anything bigger than that, you're probably going to need to do a little bit more modification than that, but I guess we'll see when I go out for my first time overlanding. We'll see if we rub at a little bit more full articulation at all, but you know, I guess when that time comes, that time comes. For right now, we got a full tank of gas. We were gunning it in reverse and forwards, and I wasn't having too much trouble or noise coming from anything that I could hear. So hopefully these techniques and tips help you be able to achieve your dream build. And yeah, we're all just out here learning together. Damn, another Porsche spotting. There's Porsches all over here in the beach cities. Lucky guys. Should shut up so you could hear that. That shit was pretty sick. But okay, you guys have a good night. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Helps the channel out. I'm just getting started, as always. Appreciate you guys. Have a good night.